What's the chow, Chinchow? LanturnJoe here. Welcome back to another episode of the Pokémon Sword Surprise Lock. In the last episode, we took on the 5th gym in Bologna and we are heading onwards towards Circhester and our 6th gym badge today. But before we do all that, a couple episodes back I caught a shiny. So, you know what? Let's cash it in for a token. Now, in order to do this, I'm going to go back onto the exact route I caught the shiny on. So that means we need to go into the wild area in the Hammerlock Hills, and we need to catch a Pokemon here. And if we catch a Pokemon here, if we catch this Esper, we get an encounter to cash in for that shiny that we caught. So, do not... Oh, actually, hang on. That's a lot of levels behind me. I was thinking, like, that wasn't a lot of levels, and I realised it's a lot of levels. Like, I'm level 42. This thing's level 30. Okay, it might live now. Oh wait, it's not the first turn of battle, so I can't hit it with a fake out. See, like all those moves would do a lot of damage to this thing. I'm trying to figure out what would do not a lot of damage. See, Razor Leaf is stab, so I don't want to do that. And all my very powerful moves exist. I mean, I guess I could go into you. That's not a horrible idea, I guess. I could put it to sleep. And maybe a Swift wouldn't kill. Well, let's do it. Actually, maybe a Peck wouldn't kill. Peck's not flying, and it's probably my least effective move. And there's a Reflect Wall up. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to yawn it. Keep on letting it get beat up by hail, as I don't do damage to it. And then I'm going to go into Lancelot, and we're going to peck it. Now there's a Reflect Wall in play. And he's asleep. Right, I'm going to peck you. Do not kill it, Lancelot. Oh, you did nothing. That's fine. Why was I so... I mean, okay. What about if the Reflect Wall was off? Okay, that did a lot more. I've got one shot at this. One, two, LanturnJoe. Boom. Sorry, my headphones got disconnected. I lost. I thought you guys lost sound then. No, it turned out I lost sound. So we do catch the Esper, and I was a little bit scared, I will admit. because I was kind of worried I wasn't going to catch the Esper. Let's connect to the internet. Now what I'm going to do is, before we actually start this Wonder Trade off, I'm going to heal. We're going to go to the Pokemon Center, we're going to heal, and then we're also going to put the shiny in the correct box. So this is our Esper, but we're going to put in there, and then we're going to put the rock, which is our shiny, at the bottom of the death box. Because hopefully I will not reach that. Famous last words. I will not reach 30 deaths in this series, hopefully. And now... let's surprise trade. And if I find any other shinies in this game, we'll do the exact same rule. Same route that we caught the shiny on, to be cashed in at any point within the next 5 episodes of me catching the shiny. Okay? So I've got to not forget about the fact that I caught a shiny. So if I go, maybe 3 episodes might be my rule, actually. Yeah, if I go 3 episodes without cashing in that shiny, then it doesn't. Then the shiny doesn't count. I mean, this is Route 7 anyway, so this also is a new route for us to actually catch Pokemon. But trade complete. All right, Thomas. Now, I know that I'm giving you an Esper, but technically I'm also giving you a shiny. Because I'm cashing this in for my shiny. Oh. Stunkfest. That's Stunky. Okay, and it's... is it legal? I don't have a Stunky, and it's level 14. It's legal. Okay, this is Route 7. We'll catch a Pokemon on this route in a minute. And then we'll see what we get for that, too. Drums, this is a horrible matchup for you. Horrible. Like, this thing could Silver Wing you. Pollen Puff. Yeah, there we go, Pollen Puff. That would do a lot of damage. Itch. So I'm not okay with that. That'll do a lot of damage to drums. And a Vespiquen, stay in. Ah, Vespiquen. Such a good Pokemon that everyone forgets about. Maybe Legends ZA will give us a new Vespiquen evolution for male Cone Beasts. Perhaps maybe we'll finally get Sunite. Sorry, Bunite. Yeah, not Sunite. Benite. Benite. Yeah, because it's a B and it's a knight. Benite. That was my idea. Can people stop having horrible Pokemon for drums? Drums does not like all these Pokemon that come in and say, like, hello, I'm super effective against your drums. I could kill your drums in one shot, and I don't like that. And neither does drums. Home claws. Okay. Okay, so whilst we're doing, I mean, this is an adventure episode. This is going to be Monday's episode of Pokemon Sword. So whilst we're doing all this adventuring about, I can talk about a few things because I've just got back from my trip. I went on a trip to London, and it was really interesting. I've shown you some pictures of the event whilst I was there. If you follow me on Twitter at LanturnJoe, you would see the pictures. Look up the hashtag Lantern in London, and you will see those pictures. It's of me doing like touristy things in London, because like the last time I went to London, and I did do touristy things when I was there, I just didn't have a very good experience. I just got, left in the middle of nowhere in London without any way of finding my way home, so I didn't really feel like I was having a good time there. So I decided to go again and have a better time. And now I feel better about my time in London, so I liked it. I went to the Houses of Parliament for the first time. That's something I didn't do the last time I was there, and it was really interesting to find out how the system is supposed to work. I'm not going to get into politics here on this channel. That's not what we talk about. We talk about Pokemon and me, but we don't talk about politics. I'm not that kind of person who. I'm not saying I don't like politics. I'm just saying the system doesn't always work the way it's supposed to work, or I think that the world paints this elaborate picture of how the system is supposed to work, but it doesn't always work that way. That's the way I like to think of politics. And if you think the system actually works, you're kidding yourself. That's the way I like to think about politics. But, the way they paint it, it looks... the Houses of Parliament is a beautiful place. If you've never been, please feel free to write a letter to your MP and ask if you could be invited there, because they do tours there, and it's really a beautiful place to go and see. Okay, so I caught a Lipard. We also so let's get this surprise trade up. There's my Lipard. And is this route 8? Hang on, map. Oh, that's route 7. Okay, so when we get round... And that's route 9. So we will pass through route 7 again towards the end of the game when we're coming from Spikemouth here. So that's route 7. Okay. So our route 7 encounter is going to blue. It's a Curlier. Ooh. Okay, I like Curlier. I like Curlier and Gardevoir and all those Pokemon. And Gallade. So, yeah, I like this. It's level 38, which is in level, so this thing is legal. This is actually, we're getting into that stage where a lot of our mons are actually legal. Which is absolutely fantastic. I'm actually thinking that's really good that a lot of our mons are becoming legal. Also, that's really cool. Yeah, I need to go down here. But before we do that, let's go and get an encounter for this route. Whata! I can't fake you out. One, two, three. Oh my god, I don't even need to. So where else did I go in London? So I went to, let's talk about other places that we went in London, other than the Houses of Parliament. We went to, so on the first day we went to Trafalgar Square and Piccadilly Circus, which is absolutely beautiful. Piccadilly Circus is beautiful, especially at night. So yeah, really beautiful place, and I can see why a lot of tourists like going there. The fountains are beautiful. There's huge advertisement boards that really just light up the night sky there, and it's just such a interesting place. So yeah, I can see why a lot of people like it. So we went to Piccadilly Circus and Trafalgar Square. Both of them were really, very nice. I'm going to uproar you. Nice. Cool. Level 44 for drums. Cardigrates to level 2. And a Hatony. I mean, a Carter could take this out. No, it's a fairy type. It's a fairy type. Let's go Lancelot. I mean, a Carter could do some work. But I don't know. Ironhead? Beautiful. Let's put it out there. Let's get this Haunter out there for the world to see what the world gives us for wonder trades for the Haunter. So we went to there. We had a nice tea in we had a nice tea in a pizza. In a certain pizza restaurant, which will not get naming from me. Not a Pizza Hut, though. A different pizza, a sort of slightly upmarket pizza restaurant that still will not get naming rights. Will still get not named from me. It's a very nice pizza. Very nice pizza. First time I go in that establishment. For pizza. I've never been in that establishment before, but very nice place still. London sort of has like very busy places and then sort of relaxing places where people live, and then there's the more touristy places where people visit, and it has all those places within one city, which makes it really, really cool. So that's why I like London. Let's go up here and get the luxury balls. Nice. I do need more Pokeballs. We'll let Furlinks get through. Oh, trade. For the Haunter, let's see what we get. That species. Which is a shame because I like Grookey. But you don't evolve into anything that we don't already have on the teams. Or in the box. So, sorry Grookey. You gotta be retraded. Because I already have one of you. Then on the Friday run, thank you. Then on the Friday, I went on the London Eye, which is a beautiful sort of observational Ferris wheel, where you get to see like a lot of the river area of London, and it is really beautiful. Oh, then we crossed the Westminster Bridge towards go and see Buckingham Palace, which is really nice too. To go and see it, because you know I've only seen Buckingham Palace on like postcards and whenever they do the London Marathon and stuff like that, because that's where the finishing straight to the London Marathon is. So those are the only times I've actually seen that's the only time. Those are the only times I've actually seen, you know, Buckingham Palace and sort of the Palace Gardens and the areas that you see during those during like changing the guards and stuff like that. Those are the only times I've seen those places. So we didn't get a chance to see them off. You don't get a chance to see them that often. And then we went to St James's Park, which is a beautiful park to have lunch in, and it was a really nice area of London. Then we went to Camden Market, which is really, really busy. There's like a load of hustle and bustle of traders and market stalls of people wanting to sell you things, and you can get almost anything at Camden Market, and it's really cool. A Goldeen. Is it legal? Yeah, it's legal. It's level 8. So, there you go. That's my encounter for this area. Not the most exciting thing in the world is a Goldeen, but if something happens to Dover, we have a lot of water types. I know water's like the most common type in Pokemon, but we have a lot of ideas of what happens if something happens to Dover. Not that I want something to happen to Dover. Because Dover is one of my channel mascots. Like, Lantern is the big one, but like, Dover means a lot to me. If you haven't seen my Leaf Green Randomizer Nuzlocke from the very early days of LanturnJoe, please go and see that series. A, it's awesome, and B, most importantly, you learn why I like Dover the Quagsire from that series. So, yeah. I mean, I'm doing damage to this thing, but I'm also getting hurt by Feltzinger. Am I still making an uproar? I'm still making an uproar. Oh. Okay, upper end, upper end, upper end, upper ended. Cool, we calm down, we calm down. Okay. I was a little worried. And if you watch Tuesday's episode, spoilers for Tuesday's episode of Pokemon Black and White 3, my own decisions to forget to heal cost me in that episode. And we lose a Mon, so yeah. Not the best. Ooh, Bug Buzz. I'm learning Bug Buzz. You know what? I'm okay with us not learning Bug Buzz. Sorry, Lancelot. You don't really need to learn that move. Okay, King's Rock. Nice. And a Nugget. Also nice. Can I get up here? I believe there's a TM back there, but like you've got to beat up a Pokemon in order to get it. Yes, I gotta beat this thing up. Sorry, Crystal. I gotta beat you up. Because you're blocking your TM. Drum beating. Cross scissor. Ah! Another drum beating, please. That's TM43 for Brick Break. That's a good move. You know what? I'm glad I beat up that Crustle now. Because Brick Break's a good move. And a lot of my Pokemon can learn it. I want to give it to Arcada. It's better than Vital Throw. And I guess you could learn it too. Drums. Dover could also learn it, but I don't feel like Dover benefits from it. So I'm not going to teach it to Dover just yet. But I am going to switch Drums out to the front of the party, and we're going to have Okada deal with this double spell. You know what? Let's let Okada and Potential Drum deal with this. An interesting team, an interesting tag team to have fight as we take on Allison and Jordan. Okay, I need to get rid of that Excadrill right now. In order for this to work, I need to get rid of that Excadrill. Okay, he's digging. Damn it. Why did he have to start digging? Okay, he's going to come up this turn. So we're still going to try and get rid of the Excadrill. Okay, do a lot of damage to the Excadrill. Brick Break will do a lot more damage to the Excadrill. And we get rid of the Excadrill. Okay, cool. And a Lucario. We gotta do that. Oh. I got a double switch. I can't stay in. I got a double switch. My problem with this is, well, that. That's my problem with this idea. Okay, you need to... Oh, Fire Blast like your life depends on it, because in this situation it does. Oh, it does. Damn it. It did that. I'm worried now I'm not going to kill it. I don't kill the Pippowdon. Okay, he yawned. I think I got a heal on Ferdinand's turn. And Muddy Water here. Why did I go for this battle? Hippowdon missed. Why did the move miss? Oh, probably because of sand. Pokemon are more evasive. Ground type Pokemon, ground, rock, and steel type Pokemon are more evasive in sand. Well, I don't think you're going to wake up this turn. Yeah, you're not. You gotta stop punching my meat bag so you can get your attack up. I mean, I'll take it. We landed crits. And I mean pro. Oh, he Frenched me. Okay. Okay, we take out the Berserker. Nice. Critical hit. I will take. Oh, you've got 3 attack boosts. But we take out the Lucario. That was a lot scarier than it should have been. That was a lot scarier than it should have been, that fight. But we did it. Have we made it to Circhester? This is Route 8. Wait, did this say... Does this technically count as a new route? Yeah. This is Steamdrift Way. This is a new route. Going by Scarlet and Violet rules. Oh, Snom. And Snom doesn't get hit by by hail. Get in the ball. Ah, oh, come on, Snom. There we go. Yeah, then we saw... Snom doesn't get hit by hail, so... There we go. Cool. Okay, so we got one more... encounter I can get. This is Circhester, and the other one was Steamdrift Way. Ah, Circhester. So beautiful. Yeah, this is Steamdrift Way. So let's heal up and get this encounter, and then we'll end off this episode here. Ah, trait complete. Sometimes it takes a long time to find a partner, sometimes it doesn't. And of course, this is legal. A Permerchin. Okay. This is a new Pokemon. We haven't caught one of these before. I kind of already know this thing doesn't learn attacking moves, which is kind of annoying, but not my most usable Pokemon. Level 60. Oh, wait. It does learn attacking moves. Sorry. But he's level 60. We can't have him anyway. I'm sorry, but like, we got to retrade that. We were doing so well. We had an entire episode of Mons that were legal. Even the Grookey, even though it was dupes, was still in level. So, yeah, we were doing so well. So it's a shame that we've come into a situation where we've also now just got ourselves an illegal one. that's over-leveled. Ah, hi, Mateo. Thank you for the catching charm. Let's Game Freak Director. So thank you for that. I'm just randomly running around and talking to people now because, like, I'm trying to wait for this trade to be complete. In your own time, game. Give me a legal mon. And then we can end off this episode here. Because I told you all about my trip to London now. We went to, after we went to Camden Market, we, sort of bolted it to the Houses of Parliament because we were literally running out of time. I mean, we had a tour. We only just made it, so a tour planned, and so we had to like bolt from one end of London to the other using the tube system, which was interesting to say the least. The tube system is really cool. Ooh, you can get lost really easily though. If you're not watching where you're going, you can get lost really easily. So you gotta be careful with like listening out for where the stops are and stuff like that. Oh, TM16 for Screech, nice. Fake tears. Okay, you know what? I'm going to end off this episode here, and basically I'm going to try and wait until, I'll do a speed up bit because we're waiting. Well, wait, this is... Oh, yes. This thing. I remember this. So, this must mean the culprit is among us. Wait. Who are you? After all my deducting things, you don't go and mess it up now. I should introduce myself. My name is Hos, and yes... I am Hos, the great detective. I have been hired by this hotel. At present, and I have cornered the culprit in a most horrendous crime. And the crime is... The case of who ate a large quantity of berries and apples in the lobby. I have gathered the 3 people here to present... to the lobby staff who were in the lobby at the time. But because of the detective... because of the noise, my marvellous deducting skills have been somewhat muddled at the present. That's it. You interfering child, you will be my assistant. You will listen to the stories of each suspect and find the culprit. Okay. Where did that Pokemon run off to? Berries? I didn't eat them. Hey, you haven't seen that Pokemon around here, have you? The detective seems like he's in trouble, doesn't he? I admit I saw a mountain of berries but the doctor told me to stop eating those things. I've got it in writing here. Looks like you're the unlucky enough to get caught up in this too. It was a huge amount of berries in the lobby, right? There's no way I could have eaten that many berries. I've been saying this the whole time. It's this thing. Ah, my Pokémon, where were you? There's a lot of berry juice in his mouth. After listening to the stories of each account, which is the culprit? Dancer, you are the culprit. What hurt me? Because you are a dancer, you move and shake your body. So much that you need all that extra food for extra energy. The evidence is clear. As sharp as a leak on a Farfetch'd. What does that even mean? You're not a detective, you're a fraud. Who are you calling a fraud? You can't be referring to me. I'm the great detective. I can't deal with this disrespect. I'll leave it to you to find the culprit. The culprit's right here. Yes. What? That Squawvis is the one responsible? It's true. It's got berries bits around its mouth. Yeah, it's definitely the Pokemon that ate all the berries. Oh, right. I see it now. That would be more... that I look at it more closely. As I expected my assistant. Here, reconverse, solving the recompensates for solving the mystery. Take it. A wide lens. Splendid. I am overjoyed. I am off now. Take care, everyone. Hey, you, wait a minute. I guess I'm supposed to chase after him too. Wow. The busy lives we lead. Anyway, we're going to leave off this episode here. If you enjoyed this video, please leave a like, comment, and subscribe. I'm going to speed up and find my Wonder Trade Pokemon because it is taking a while, so I'll see you again. Good night.
Thank you so much for watching. If you did enjoy this video, then please consider leaving a like, comment and subscribing for more videos. And of course, if you ring the bell, you'll be notified first when those videos come out. You can follow me on Twitter at LanturnJoe, where you'll get news, thoughts and opinions from me and the rest of the Lantern Nation. And of course, if you want to watch some more videos, there should be something in the top right and top left hand corner of this here end card. But until next time, I have been LanturnJoe, and I'll see you on the next video.